So we are spending this afternoon sharing wonderful Irish gifts with you. Everything that you're seeing presented in the show is made in Ireland, and we have, as I said, a wide variety of things to choose from. And our Irish friends are joining us via Skype from Ireland this afternoon. And don't forget, we'd love to hear your stories. If you are a fan of the Irish products that we've been bringing you here on QVC for 30 years or so, if you love giving gifts that have meaning and history and heritage and are special and unique, then this is certainly the place to spend a little time and find the ideal thing. We're going to talk about, when you think of symbols of Ireland, we're going to talk about this sterling silver Claddagh and band ring set. Now, this is clearance priced, meaning we're down to the last of the inventory, and when what we have is gone, there will be no more coming. The clearance price is about $54 off of the regular QVC price, and it is a set because you have the Claddagh ring and then you also have the band together. And we've got these in sizes 5 through 11. So let me introduce you to John Condren. John, did I pronounce that correctly?
I sure did, Leah. It's lovely to be with you this evening.
Oh, it's wonderful to have you as part of this this show tonight. And I would love for you to tell me a little bit about your company, and then let's talk about this beautiful ring.
Yes. Well, the company, the name is Fado, and the word Fado means long ago in the Gaelic language. So we take our inspiration from the past and we incorporate it in designs and jewelry for today. In many children's nursery rhymes, we often hear them start Fado, Fado, long, long ago. So the past, we work with the art and the artifacts and the beautiful we have here in Ireland, and we come up with our designs. And we've been making jewelry for a very long time. We've been making Claddagh rings for over 35 years.
Oh, so share with everyone, if they're not familiar with the Claddagh symbol, what that means, what that represents.
Well, the Claddagh, put simply, if I hold your heart in my hands and crown it with my loyalty. So the heart for love, the hands for friendship, and the crown for loyalty. And it's a remarkable ring. You can't think of Ireland but think of it.
So I think we're going to see if we can't get a little bit better sound for John. So we're going to get that squared away. Let me just, I'm going to do this. I'm going to separate the two rings and put one on each finger because, yes, they are a set. They stack together beautifully, but I want to show you each one individually so that you can see. And I'll start with where John left off, and we're going to get his microphone. So we want you to be able to hear the story that he's sharing. And Fado, I love the nursery rhyme that he also shared. But what he was saying is the Claddagh, which is such an iconic symbol of Irish heritage in Ireland. It's a symbol of love. It's a symbol of friendship. It's a symbol of loyalty. So when you think about jewelry gifts that you want to give that have meaning, and that's, as you see in the center, there's that center heart being held by the hands and then the crown on top. Now, in this particular design from Fado and John, you have diamond stones in the center of the heart. Can you see that? And then I'm going to take this and turn it to the side too. There are additional diamond stones on either side. So it's a lovely, lovely Claddagh ring on its own. But that then sits on top of, and perfectly, by the way, because the way that this is designed, it's so that it sits perfectly on top of an additional band of diamond stones. And diamond, the finest simulated diamond that you will find exclusively with QVC. And so you have the beauty of that symbolic love and friendship and loyalty. You have the beauty of diamond. You have the wonderful rings that stack together. And we have this in sizes 5 through 11. So 5 through 11. And if you're wondering, there are 11 diamond stones in the band. And if you wanted to wear the two together, you can. If you decided you wanted to separate them out and maybe stack and wear them with other things, you can do that as well. But this is such a wonderful traditional Irish jewelry piece, and to be able to have the set and be able to get it with about $54 off of the regular QVC price. And this is sterling silver. It is rhodium plated sterling silver, so you get that beautiful bright high polished setting for the ring. And let's see, I think this might be, I'm going to put it on this hand because I think it'll fit. And then I'm going to place first the band, and then I'll place the Claddagh ring on top. And it's such a lovely presentation, and what it represents makes it all the more special. So let us know. 5 through 11 are the sizes. There you can see what it looks like. And I believe we now have good audio quality so that you can hear John. John? Oh. I think we're checking. Oh, okay. I know. You know, as much as technology is wonderful when it's cooperating, and you can imagine it's no small feat to go around the world to join everyone together. But what I can tell you is this is truly a treasure from the Fado Jewelry Company, and John, as owner and designer, sharing what that gorgeous Claddagh symbol represents, representing love and representing friendship. It's interesting. I have 3 best friends that we all met, the 4 of us, all met the very first day of college. We were 18 years old. We were just, we were young, and we had the world ahead of us, and all from different places around the country. And now that we're in our 60s, all of us, and we recently had a chance to all kind of chat and gather together. And it's the kind of thing that when you think about friendship that's everlasting, when you think about those loyal friends that you've had forever, what a great gift to give. All right, I think we are able to hear John now. John?
Leah, through the magic of technology, I'm back.
That's wonderful. So, I mean, I was sharing just the beauty of the ring and some of the details, but as the designer and certainly understanding what you wanted to create in combining a band and the Claddagh ring, and even adding diamond stones to the beauty of it.
The ring it's a very special ring. We've been making Claddagh rings for over 35 years, and we're always very proud to make the Claddagh ring. It's such a special ring to Ireland. It has a history that goes back to the 1600s. It's really a story of romance, the ring. It was made by a gentleman called Richard Joyce. And Richard came from the village of Claddagh, which is just outside Galway on the Corrib River. Now, Richard had gone off fishing, and his sweetheart was at home. He never returned, and she believed him to be lost at sea. And she was pining and broken-hearted. Actually, what had happened was he had been taken captive by Moorish pirates, and he was put into indenture with a Moorish goldsmith. So he was taken captive, and he was away for 7 years. But these 2 gentlemen became friends, and Richard eventually won his freedom and made his way back across Europe to Ireland. And you can imagine, back in those days, there was no communications, there was zero technology. We couldn't possibly do what we're doing. And he arrives back after making his way across Europe and strolls into Galway, and just to her disbelief, here he is. He wasn't lost at sea, and she was still pining for him. And for her, he made the very first Claddagh ring.
Oh, I love that story. And I love that story of enduring love. I love that story of perseverance. I love that story of friendship. And those are all of the things that this ring represents. And in hearing that story, that centuries old story, and also looking at a ring that is so very much what we're loving about wearing jewelry today, it's the best of everything. So I'm going to remind everyone, because we've got it with a great price. We have easy pay, but the sizes that are available are 5 through 11. You want to make sure you're shopping to get the size that you need while we have it. Item number is J402577, the Fado Sterling Silver Claddagh and Band Ring Set. If you'd like it, please stay in the process of ordering. And John, I think we're going to talk about some other things coming up a little bit later in the program.
Absolutely. Let's hope the technology is kind to us.
Indeed. Thank you. Oh. Oh, what a beautiful set. And by the way, it will come in a lovely